the Cork to Dublin train puzzle. I was out hill walking on Sunday and somebody told us this puzzle. So a train is leaving the station in Cork at 2:00. It's going to travel to Dublin, 60 miles an hour, non-stop, get there at 5:00. At the same time, a train is leaving Dublin to travel to Cork at 60 miles an hour, non-stop. It'll get there 3 hours later at 5:00. Now, as the Cork train is leaving the station, a bird of prey is sitting on top of the engine and it takes off flying at 100 miles an hour. Okay, use your imagination here. It flies up until it meets the Dublin train and then it turns around and flies back to the Cork train and flies up. So it goes over and back between the two trains until the two trains meet. The question is, how far does the bird fly between the time it leaves the train in Cork at 2:00 and the time the trains meet? And it's flying over and back between the two of them. Now, there's an easy way and a long way and a short way to work out the answer. And it's funny because on the walk on Sunday, there was a couple of guys that were real mathematical and they started going away working it out in their heads. And it probably involves loads of fractions and lots of calculations. If you go, the bird flew from Cork train to the Dublin one, how far was that? How long did it take? Back again. That's the long way to work it out. Without blowing my own trumpet too much, I thought about it for about 20 seconds and got the answer. Now, I think the whole idea behind the puzzle is exactly that there's a hard way to work it out and there's an easy way to work it out. Now, I was thinking about this driving home Sunday evening, and it's very similar in business. I think there's a hard way to do it and there's an easier way. And I know for the first 10, 12 years I was in business, I was probably doing it a hard way. And it's only when I joined the mastermind group and then formed my own ones that my business was transformed in terms of, because I was building regular recurring income into the business and I had access to a group of people who were able to help me as I went along and grew my business. And it's hard for me to even imagine my business now without a mastermind group. So a bit like the puzzle and the bird flying between the two trains, you can work it out the long way or you can work it out the easy way. And I think masterminds are exactly the same. I'll give you the answer. The easy answer is the bird was flying at 100 miles an hour. It left the train in Cork at 2:00 and the trains met halfway at 3:30. So that's an hour and a half. The bird is flying at 100 miles an hour for an hour and a half. It's 150 miles. And I think there's some people who are on the walk Sunday probably still working it out the long way. Okay, thanks for listening. And